You could build a brand new house, we go through, sign off all your building inspections, those sort of things. It's common practice for the landscaping not to be done by the time we go through and tick things through. Come back a year or two later, you've now got a patio with everything running down and into that gully trap. That's not what we want. Do you know what I mean? We want to get the stuff out, so we don't want to be the police all the time going through, but it's a private property issue that affects the whole community. So we want to work with the private property owners so that we don't have the community problem that we have.
Illegal.
Yes.
And council is actually a policing unit for things that are illegal inside of its bylaws. So I suppose what we're being polite about saying is that ultimately if the community is really clear that it wants to do something about stormwater and sewage water into the bay and into the rivers, then council needs to take a stronger line on illegal stormwater into sewer pipes. So that is both an enforcement and monitoring process, but it's also ultimately a cost to private property. So someone has to pay for plumbers to fix all that kind of stuff. And it's not council's job to do it on the private property. We have a big enough job at 27 million plus probably another 9 if we wanted to accelerate it, which is ratepayer money anyway as well, to solve our pipe problems. But homeowners need to solve theirs as well.
Just a couple of things, just following from what Pete was saying, is knowing that we're probably part of the big problem. Maybe there's some budget around education, educating each household. And another suggestion is that in winter we got too much water, in summer we don't have enough. Maybe I know you help us with compost bins. Can you help us with maybe tanks to hold that water so we can use it in the summer times?
One of the things I suppose that I've tried to flag is we want to work out how we're going to help the community to fix this problem. Some of that will come down to helping you identify drains to be able to put things through, help be working with individual property owners to do things. We have thought about tanks. They're huge, and I'm not discounting tanks as something that we won't explore further, but one of the issues with tanks is we'll fill them up when it starts to rain in winter, but then we'll have them full and we won't be emptying them out. It's fine for summer because we'll be able to empty those through, but we'll get that mass stored in the tank and then we probably won't empty it out till summertime. So we'll be able to catch X amount per household at the time, but then once we've got that tank full, then it's going to start coming out again as well. So we need to work through all of those options to see, can we do around water containment, how can we educate people, all of those sort of things better, and that's what we want to be coming back out to community in time once we've been able to get those strategies and things put in place.
The other thing that hasn't been factored into this whole situation is water sitting under houses as a health risk. One of the big things that we've also encountering is the public health issue. While we've had insulation going into homes, everybody's kind of forgotten about this whole issue around stormwater under houses. So we're looking at a kind of an integrated solution where we will come and help you through your problem, even though we may not financially contribute, but we will help you through trying to come to a solution because it's a benefit for us and it's a benefit for you.
Can I just also emphasise, Neville made an important point there, and that is even if the council sewer work was fully working, the beach would be unsafe after heavy rain because of what's come through the river. So in a kind of circle back, that freshwater management plan stuff is actually part of stormwater management too. The rivers bring down so much sediment that that's polluting the bay too.
Right. Oh, well, yeah, I think we'll call the meeting to a close, really. It's been...
Can I
I'm sorry, Judy. Yeah, sure.
Just in terms of, so the purpose of these meetings is to get feedback from you too. This is about the 10-year plan and what we do next. So because this one had quite a lot of presenters, what we'd really like you to do before you go though is to put something down on paper, either on the big sheets or on the stick-it notes and stick it up on the board so that we actually know what you think, because we've done most of the talking and some people have asked questions which we've taken note of, but anything that you want us to think about in our planning processes we're interested in. So before you go, write something down as you have a last bite to eat.
Just really briefly, I think we started with Mike's work, his presentation about telling us where we should be going in terms of the science that he understands, and we've gone through to Jeff and Lois talking about freshwater, and we've come to where our work has been, and hopefully we're going to have a body of water that's reasonably fresh, where most of the nutrients and solids have been taken out of it and reused, so that it does meet a standard 8 that is, won't impact on our aquatic environments. And certainly that's our goal. And but it's also what's really important for us to stress is that you guys have to participate too into these planning processes, into these submissions. So when we go to the Environment Court, these things we will get good outcomes. Kia ora, everyone. Thank you very, very much.